Kenny Robinson Jr. has the most unconventional path to the NFL out of any prospect available. After spending 2 years starring at West Virginia, Robinson played professional football this past season, but not in the NFL. How? Why? Let me explain. The story of Kenny Robinson Jr. Hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Kenny Robinson was universally considered a 3-star recruit out of high school. Ultimately, he elected to attend West Virginia University. When Robinson got to Morgantown, he jumped right into the mix of college football. He played in all 13 of the Mountaineers games his freshman season and got the starting nod 8 times. As a safety, Robinson was named All Big 12 Conference Honorable Mention his freshman season. During his sophomore campaign, Robinson was looking to make a name for himself, and he did just that. While starting 12 games at safety for West Virginia, Robinson was an All Big 12 first-team selection, collecting 4 interceptions and ranking second on the West Virginia defense with 77 total tackles and 52 solo tackles. After his standout sophomore campaign, Robinson put his name in the NCAA transfer portal. He was in the middle of a conduct violation involving academic fraud that essentially booted him from the school. Instead of going through the hardships of the NCAA and dealing with the academic and eligibility rules, he opted to create his own trail and go to the XFL. For him, it may have just been an easier route for him to reach his dreams of making it to the NFL. The NFL requires that you must be out of high school for at least 3 years before you can put your name in the draft. The XFL gives Robinson an extra year to get paid, as well as get the experience of playing against pros for an entire year before trying to make an NFL roster. Robinson's transition to the XFL is unique because he was the first player with college eligibility still remaining to enter the XFL draft pool. But all this doesn't matter if he can't play. Let's take a closer look. What's the scouting report on Robinson? What does his game look like? Robinson has crazy good range and has a lateral quickness and hip fluidity to be a reliable defender covering in single high formations. He's a quick processor who's able to read the eyes of quarterbacks and diagnose the play before it comes to fruition. Once he makes that read, he is aggressive and quick and charging to close in on the ball and make a play. He can dominate in underneath coverage as that allows him to accelerate downhill and jump a receiver's route. The St. Louis Battlehawks star has very good ball skills too, as he can track down the ball and make difficult adjustments to it. In addition to his athleticism, Robinson also possesses very good length for the safety position. His height and long arms give him value if ever placed into man coverage or jump ball situations. Regardless of the level he plays at, he's a rock-solid producer. He had 7 interceptions in his 2 seasons at West Virginia, and he had 2 picks in the 5 games he played in the XFL before the season shut down. In a league that's pass-heavy, a ball-hawking safety like Robinson comes at a premium, so there will likely be a team who takes a chance on him due to his high ceiling. He also can lower the boom as a tackler and isn't afraid to deliver a powerful hit to a ball carrier. In the room for improvement category, on the field, Robinson is still a work in progress as a tackler. The diagnosing abilities are there, but he's inconsistent in his effort and the angles he takes in pursuit as a run defender. When he's facing a ball carrier head-on, he's a bit of a catch tackler who waits for the ball carriers to come to him. From an angle, his form isn't all that great as he relies too much on his arms as a tackler and he doesn't always play at full speed. His underneath instincts are still developing and the communication of duties between him and his teammates at cornerback are still a bit of a work in progress. Overall, Robinson's unconventional route to the NFL draft is unproven and makes him somewhat of a risk. But the talent is there for him to blow everyone's expectations of him out of the water. He's a rangy, athletic, and intelligent safety with the potential to be a steal later in the draft. But now, I switch it over to you. What are your thoughts on Kenny Robinson? Who do you think is the most underrated player in this year's draft class? Share the video with your friends and leave a like if you enjoyed. That is all for this one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.